Hi you guys, welcome to my Venus through Sign series. This is for Venus in Sagittarius. So if in your birth chart Venus is sitting in the sign of Sagittarius, this message is for you. If those of you that are new to my channel, before you fast forward or get discouraged, it's really easy to find your Venus. It helps you understand your relationships and your personal life better. So you can just pause the video and go to any free astrology website such as astro.com and enter your birth information. It's going to ask for your birthday, time, and location. If you don't know your exact birth time, you can put 12 p.m. That's fine. You don't need to know your exact time to know where Venus is. So yeah, it's going to generate a free birth chart. If Venus is sitting in Sagittarius, this is for you. Sometimes, yes, both your Sun and Venus can be sitting in the same sign. And also, if you do happen to know your exact birth time, not from what mom says, but from what your birth certificate says, if you know your exact time, that would make you, and you had Sagittarius as your 7th house, this will also apply to you as well. So Sagittarius as your 7th house, meaning you would be Gemini rising. All right, so let's go ahead and see what we have here. I want to thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel, and I ask that you all please continue to do so. Thank all of you guys that have hired me to do your personal and private readings. And thank you for all the love and support that you guys show to me. Okay, so central issue here, we have, starting off with the 10 of Swords, 7 of Wands, Knight of Wands, 5 of Cups, Queen of Cups, the Hierophant, the 8 of Pentacles, and the 4 of Pentacles. I'm just noticing something weird when I do these Venus readings. I notice usually Aries through Leo all have similar energies, and then the other, Virgo and Libra usually have their own energies, and then Scorpio through Capricorn are usually similar. It's weird. It's just something that I'm noticing. And maybe I'm saying it because I'm noticing more darker energies in the later signs. But anyway, okay, so with the 10 of Swords here, I'm feeling like there is something that may have just ended, or there is something that is coming to an end. Maybe you've cut off communication from someone. You may have set some boundaries or confronted someone or stood up for yourself, called people out on their BS, which, caused things to end. So good, because now you know who was real and who wasn't. But I'm getting to, like, overall, like, silent treatment from someone. Now, also, some of you could be dealing with the fire sign. So, Leo, Aries, Sag. Also could be dealing with Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. But yeah, I'm feeling too like maybe more than one person maybe has let you down, or there have been many things going on in your life and you're feeling defeated, like you were fighting. Like maybe you started off passionate about something, and maybe you were being very proactive. Maybe you were confident about something. But then, I don't know, I'm feeling like you may have felt defeated. Like, I'm tired. I can't keep fighting. I'm just tired. And so, with whatever this is that has ended here, we now have the 5 of Cups. So, there's a period of grieving or mourning. This could be also like the death of the ego. So a way of thinking that has ended, like you don't think like that anymore, or your old thoughts, something caused you to just have a new way of thinking. But I'm feeling this is more so like grieving because things aren't the same anymore, or because you're no longer talking to someone. So if you aren't doing the grieving, then this could be someone missing or regretting something, how things ended with you and them. Either way, whenever I see the Five of Cups, unless the imagery is very different, usually this is about someone who is too caught up into what they lost and not focusing on what they do have, or they don't, because they're grieving, they're not realizing that something better is on the way, or they're like, if it's in regards to love or romance, like this is saying that there's another match for you. You will find another connection here. There may even be two possibilities for you if things don't work out with another person. So don't grieve for long for, you know, whatever is going on here. You might feel very emotional. If you were connected to a water sign, you may be missing them, or maybe the water sign misses you. I'm feeling that someone is feeling very emotional about something. If it's not the loss of a relationship, it could be the loss of a child or a pregnancy. Maybe it was a miscarriage. Maybe your body couldn't handle the pregnancy at this time. Maybe it's the loss of a job. Because it doesn't always have to be, you know, romance. It can be about, you know, something else that you were passionate about. I'm feeling here with the Hierophant that there is a lesson in everything here. And, you know, don't take things at face value. There is something deeper, or there's a hidden meaning to the things that you're experiencing. And there's a need for you to really, you know, pay attention to how this connects with your spiritual beliefs. I'm also seeing here with the Hierophant someone who is gifted, someone who may be a psychic or an intuitive or a spiritual advisor. Like someone may be coming to you because you come off as someone who has a lot of wisdom and or knowledge. And especially for some of you, this could be a job. Like one job ends and maybe you have been fighting to hold on to it and you're grieving over it, but it happened so that this new opportunity could come for you. So it's like you're being offered some sort of opportunity to either do something that has something to do with metaphysical studies, philosophy, spirituality, teaching. I'm feeling like studying and learning esoteric wisdom or knowledge becomes part of your daily routine or your daily activities here. I feel like you're going to be busy. You're going to be focused. You're not going to be grieving for long. The pain for you, like whatever this is, and like I said, maybe this isn't even happening to you. Maybe someone else is going through something. But if it is happening to you, I feel like this is something that you needed to learn. You're going to learn how to transform this into something positive. You are taking this experience and using this, transform it into your work or your life here. So like even like what I'm doing, I could take my painful experiences from the past and use that to teach other people about the lessons that I've learned. Or if this is in regards, if you're like an artist, this could be you putting your pain into your artwork. So I feel like you're going to take this pain and transform it into something positive, and also somehow be able to make a living off of it. Here with the Four of Pentacles, some of you could be holding on to something. It could be a secret, it could be a person, it could be belongings to someone else, like you're still holding on to their a piece of jewelry or a clothing item. Or maybe this is them holding on to something they have of yours, like they just want to keep it. So again, here we have pride getting in the way. Someone maybe not communicating with the other person be out of pride, you know, even if you miss the person, even if you feel like you need their company, or if you're sick and needing help, or just needing a talk. This is you not letting people know that. So it's kind of like suffering in silence here. Even though an opportunity is there for you to ask for what you need, you're not doing it. Also, the Five of Pentacles for me is about rejection. Someone might be feeling rejected or left out in the cold. There may be a loss of faith. I'm also seeing something in regards to following new traditions, putting something into practice. Like practice what you preach type of energy. But yeah, there's this sense of like giving up and feeling unloved, or, you know, experiencing unrequited love here. Financially, you might feel like you lost some money, or like tough times are ahead, but that's just the way you're feeling. Not saying that for sure. And remember, this is just, it's not for the entire month, but maybe something that happens this month, you're like, oh, I feel like I spent too much, or I wasted my money on a big purchase, or I shouldn't have you know, put my money here or there. Luckily, though, we do have recovery from some sort of loss with the Nine of Pentacles. So if you do end up losing money, I feel like you're going to make enough in return to take care of your immediate needs here. I feel like you are in a place where you're comfortable and you're able to relax now. Whatever lack of confidence, if you had if your ego had been bruised, this is you regaining your confidence and feeling proud of yourself, looking at all you've been through, and just finally learning how to enjoy spending time alone. I'm also seeing jealousy, though, or miscommunication again. The Page is someone who, the Page of Swords, this is someone who is underdeveloped in their communication skills. Maybe they're not speaking up. Maybe they lack the confidence to really speak their mind. Maybe they need to learn how to stand up for themselves or defend themselves and not be a pushover. But I'm feeling like this is learning energy here. Now, we have the Queen of Swords coming out next to the Knight of Pentacles. So this might be air and earth energies coming together. And I keep wanting to say again, and that's because these same cards came out in Venus and Scorpio reading. And like I said, I usually try to really shuffle the cards really good. I do it for a long time. Sometimes I even separate them and do all this difficult stuff. But yeah, it's like the same energies are still kind of coming out. So I don't know, you could be dealing with an air sign or that earth sign here. Someone is maybe speaking out for themselves, or maybe if it comes out harsh at first, they evolve to learning how to communicate more properly. But I still feel like this person may not be listening. I'm feeling down here that people aren't on the same page, really. Someone is stuck in their ways. One person wants compromise, the other person doesn't. They just want to do things their way. But someone is willing to work on a relationship, or someone is willing to learn how to do something. If this is in regards to studies or a job, someone is willing to learn and take their time, not being in a rush. I am feeling though that, you know, there's something's going on where these two people just aren't on the same page. They can't get it together. It's hard for them to understand one another. Their expression for love is just maybe difficult to understand, or each person's ego keeps getting in the way of understanding the other person, or someone's lack of desire to compromise. Yeah, I'm getting two different energies that are just having a difficult time working together. So if this is in regards to love, at some point, it's looking like with the Ten of Cups that maybe you are able to move on from whatever this Five of Pentacles energy is. So something happens. There's this shift in energy. It might be all of a sudden where someone is just like, okay, I'm willing to work together, because I'm seeing someone is making an effort with the Ten of Wands. Someone is feeling like, okay, I'm motivated to push things to the end. Let's keep going with this. So if you're in a relationship that was having difficulties, this is you and your partner maybe feeling like you're obligated to one another. So it's like saying, let's move forward together. Let's see how far we can go. Let's see if we can overcome these difficult times. So I'm feeling someone feeling inspired again to keep going. Those of you that are just really single, then this is more so having some sort of emotional fulfillment with your family and people that you love, spending time with them, or maybe like a job, finding fulfillment there. But with the Five of Wands here, there's a need to confront issues. There's a need for someone to be pushed outside of their comfort zone. And at some point, someone, you know, some sort of conflict may arise where you guys are forced to work out your differences. It might be a difficult task, but you guys are being set up in such a way, even though this isn't like a major arcana card, a lot of times I've seen this card as you being like a forced change, like something that is inevitable, like you have to work out these differences here, because it's been too many clashes in communication, or you know, a disconnect. And so it's going to be a struggle to understand one another. I do see someone becoming very guarded and or defensive here. When this person gets this way, it's like, again, it's like hard to compromise. But someone is willing to work things out here with the Three of Pentacles. There's going to be a need to compromise, you guys. Whoever you're dealing with, whether it's a person, whether it's a job, in order to push through this, because also the Three of Pentacles to me is unfinished business, and it's a long process. It's something that doesn't happen overnight. It takes time to build, and you guys need to recognize that. Even with your finances, it takes time to build. And I'm also seeing for some of you, you may be taking some sort of trip here or a vacation, or you're deciding to move forward. Once this person decides to move forward with their plans, there's no stopping them. All right, so you guys, this has been a general reading. If you want a private reading, you would email to matt76@gmail.com. That's in the description box below. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and leave your comments. Sorry for rushing at the end, but I hate the time is about to run off here. All right, you guys, stay blessed.